Hi, my name is Sean Harris. I'm with the Scoop Talk Show. My guest today is Tim Kirkjian of ESPN, Major League Baseball. So, Tim, how you doing today?
I'm good. I'm covering the winter meetings. It's the hardest assignment that I have all year. There are a million rumors. There's a million pieces of speculation. The idea is to try to get to the truth. And some weeks or some days, it's pretty hard.
Well, I kind of appreciate what you do with your job, sir, because you bring it live on ESPN every single day to give everybody what they need to know what's going around the major leagues, as far as trades, players, or whatnot the case may be. So the question I have to ask you is that, who do you think will make the biggest moves during these winter meetings?
Well, I think the two teams we really need to keep our eye on are the Rangers, who have Josh Hamilton to re-sign, and they're also in on Zach Greinke, who's the best pitcher available. So they're in on the best hitter available and the best pitcher available. The other team to keep an eye on is the Dodgers, because the Dodgers have more money than anyone else to spend. They're in on Zach Greinke, but they appear to be in on all sorts of people. And that doesn't mean they're going to go get them all, but they're in on whoever they want to be, because their change in ownership and their new TV, local TV, radio TV package is so enormous, they have money that nobody else has.
Okay. Who do you think overall will be the big winners out of this when it's all said and done?
Well, I think the big winner is going to be the team that gets Zach Greinke, because he's the number one starting pitcher, and I think at this point it's going to be the Dodgers. But we need to see where these guys end up first. It's not a great free agent year, and there are really only two gigantic game changers here, Josh Hamilton, Zach Greinke. So I have to see where those guys land. But my gut tells me Greinke's going to end up with the Dodgers one way or another. And Hamilton, I'm not sure, but I think he's going back to the Rangers. But even that's debatable at this point.
Okay, a couple more questions, and I'll let you be on your way, because I know you're on the time schedule right now, and I hope you enjoy yourself the rest of the evening. The Detroit Tigers, with the signing of the center fielder for the Angels, Torrey Hunter, I understand that he's going to be batting second in the lineup, sources that I've read on MLB.com, as well as the Los Angeles Times, and also ESPN that covered the story during that time. What much of an impact, or how much of an impact, will Torrey Hunter make on the Tigers, helping them get back to the World Series?
Well, Torrey Hunter is exactly what the Tigers needed. They needed to get more athletic, and he's still very athletic in his late 30s. They needed to get better defensively. He's still a well above average corner outfielder, and he can still run. Plus, he's one of the best clubhouse guys in the major league. So you bring his presence into the clubhouse, his bat into the lineup, and his glove into right field, and suddenly the Tigers really improved themselves in three different ways. So I thought it was a great signing by the Tigers.
Yeah, well, it's a win-win situation on both parties, because the Angels was looking to only give him a one-year, $13 million deal, but instead the Tigers said, come on over here. Not only will give you what you want, you can come back home to where you all began since you left in 2007 with the Minnesota Twins, but we'll double your salary. We'll give you 2 years, $26 million.
Right, and that's why Torrey Hunter jumped as early as he did, because he knew, I'm going to get a good deal, but this is probably as good a deal as he could get, and he got it right away, and in a lot of ways he set the market. So Torrey Hunter is a happy man right now, not just as happy as the Detroit Tigers are.
Yeah, I can imagine. So now the situation, the last question, and I'll let you be on your way, sir. The situation with the Florida Marlins and the Toronto Blue Jays deal. Florida got all those players last season in the Major League Baseball winter meetings. They acquired Jose Reyes, and then all of a sudden, firewall sale. They got the new stadium, the new team, the new colors. You know, what happened?
Well, the Marlins just made a bad miscalculation of their funds. They knew with their new stadium that they would have a chance to make a lot of money going forward, but the key that they had to do was they had to win. And they didn't win, but they told us that they would give their fans 3 years of this until they could finally win. And after 3 months, they kind of gave up on the plan. So it was very, very disconcerting for a Marlins fan who was told, I get 3 years to watch this team, and maybe we'll win all 3 of those years, or at least we'll win 1 of those years, and then all the players are gone after 3 months. And I think it's very difficult now for the Marlin fans, for the Marlins to look at the eyes of the Marlin fans without saying, well, sorry, we made a terrible mistake, because that's what they did.
That's right. You're absolutely right, Mr. Kirkjian. And there you have it, folks. Tim Kirkjian, along with myself, Sean Harris, reporting from the Major League Baseball Winter Meetings 2012 here in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you very much, Mr. Tim Kirkjian, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
My pleasure.